Rex by HURST. I stood on the machine, watching the scenery through the glass that protected me from the environment. The machine was a virtual time machine set to record history as it was. It was created to view time and space through only imprints, the way some believe ghosts exist. Only controlled so that you could pinpoint which pattern in time you wanted to find the fingerprint. Each moment in time had its own print, its own design. All you had to do was tap into it, and you can see it as it was. It was a secret technology that I had been working on with Dr. Zuhani for the last 8 years. I held up my camera as a tall leaf came into view. "Andrew, do you see anything yet?" asked Dr. Zuhani in a panic. "No, nothing except leaves. Are you sure the pattern is working?" "What's the diagnosis set at?" "Same as it was," he said, concern in his voice. "Wait, I feel something," I said. "What is it?" "A light breeze. It feels so real." I am in amazement. I touched my cheek. "Andrew, do you see anything else? Something is showing up on my screen." "Wait, what is it? I see nothing," I said, checking my machine coordinates. "Shh! What?" I asked, annoyed. I felt it before I heard it. My legs were shaking, but not because I was scared. It was so quiet, you could barely listen to it. The glass dome I was in suddenly began to crack. Then, as the dome split, shattering glass and lighting cords over my head as the screening room lighting went out. Darkness. Dr. Zuhani? Are you there? Can you hear me?" Silence. The low vibration came again. Something flew over my head. A giant dragonfly had grazed my hair, causing me to get chills erupting up my spine. The top of the dome, now gone, gave me much concern. Surely Dr. Zuhani would turn off the technology so that I could get out of this. Suddenly, I felt very seen, and not in a good way. The smell was awful, stagnant. The heat was suffocating. The breeze came as a welcome, even though it was hot. The sound of creatures prehistoric in nature, screams, screeches, low growls, all in the distance, thankfully. My breath came short from the large amounts of CO2 and the fluctuating oxygen. My eyes closed as I tried to adjust. I pulled my oxygen tank up over my shoulder. I put my oxygen mask on my face and took a deep breath. As I did, I closed my eyes, relieved to be able to breathe again. The air stopped moving. All sound ceased. A shadow blocked my view from the sun, but I couldn't see what it was. Vibration, it came again. This time, worse than before. It shook every bone in my body, and I was a built man of 6'3". I looked around but could see nothing. Then I heard a low growl, if that's what you could even call it. It was like listening to someone snore, but you did not hear the sound. You could only feel it. From the bottom of the dome, 2 glowing ambers appeared. It was like someone had turned on lights, and at first I welcomed the brightness. Then they blinked. My heart may have fallen into my pants as I realized these were large eyes now upon me. And then, when the creature stood up, it towered over me. That is when I realized I was looking at a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the flesh. The worst thing? He was looking at me, too.